Hi everyone, Gabriel's here. In this video, we'll walk through the latest updates in our product after the most recent release. No fluff, just a quick overview of what's new and how it works. So let's get into it. First up, we've made editable content a fully independent content unit, which means any element you add there now stays within it, even if it no longer exists in the original source it came from. Screen layout, on the other hand, is now focused on composing dependent content units, including using editable content as internal building blocks. We also unified the layer tool across both editors, so it is now the same in both cases and is mainly used for grouping elements or building interactive scenarios in screen layout. Next, the media tool has been significantly improved in both editable content and screen layout, where it now has its own dedicated collection, supports stock libraries, and includes new display modes with folder-based organization for easier content management. We've also unified all background handling across the system, so everything now uses the same media collection and stock libraries, making your workflow more consistent. In screen layout, the playlist tool has been updated as well. You're no longer limited to just one playlist, but only one can be set as the main playlist for the entire layout, which allows you to dynamically connect different playlists. Depending on the screen group or schedule, you can also assign additional settings like aspect ratio and display mode when adding playlists. Another new addition is the ability to add websites directly into screen layout, which lets you preview web pages instantly on your canvas without first converting them into web content. Just keep in mind that rendering may vary depending on the site. We've also introduced a new editable content tool inside screen layout, so now you can place editable content directly onto the layout or specific zones, especially useful for video walls and multi-zone setups. It also comes with options like orientation mode and display type. Finally, screen layout scenes now include more flexibility. You can set individual playback durations per scene when auto-rotation is enabled, and each scene now supports its own independent background settings. So to sum it all up, this release is all about making your workflow more flexible, more consistent, and much easier to control across the entire system. That's it for the latest updates. If you have any questions or want to explore these features in more detail, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.